Hello people, this is Licky and welcome back to my Elsword LP. Uh, Before I start this LP, I tried to finish this build quest because this is probably the last quest in beta, but just look at this quest. It asks me to get drops from Glitter Illusionist, and here we have one illusionist, and here's one. And do we have any more? No. So at most the illusionist spawn like 2 or 3, and it asked me to get drops of 20. I think it's really unfair. It just it requires too much time to clear this quest, so I may give up on this quest and let's just proceed to our next village, Velder. So this is the portal to Velder, and if you go in here, the story quest begins. It happens only once. I mean the first time you visit here. So apparently Velder is having an invasion from demons. Well, that's pretty much about it. I should have skipped that story quest because it's too long, but here the dungeon is residential area 3. And as the name says, it's a group of town. I should have said this first. Although it says here Belder Village, it's not really a village. They just ran away from their actual hometown and made a like emergency one. So we are trying to get our place from demons. That's what the dungeon runs about. By the way, did we have any quest there? Let's check it. Here. Yes, we do. We have quests in residential area 3 and we have to visit Elder. So here, do you remember Lampad from Elder? This woman is his big sister. Does she say about it? No, not in here. But anyway. What did I try to do? Yeah. Now we check the quest. Let's check the field here. Our first Elder field. The Prosperity Road. Is how you say prosperity. So as soon as I get into this field, I can say it's a huge one. I mean, just look at it, how big it is. And the here we have a Blood Eater which just stole my HP. And it's same as Mana Eater in beta, except it steals your HP and it's much dangerous because if you lose HP you die. So please please try to kill that blood eater before it gets away. And if you kill it, it gives you about half of your HP back. I mean half of your max HP back. And because I have a guild skill, I can get up to 62% of my max HP. So it's like you can say it's an HP potion if you can get it in time. And oh yeah, let's talk about after I get away from this blood eater. I don't know if you guys saw that, but there's an well, there are more than one, but here we have elves, dark elves. It's another it's another those kind of word that I cannot pronounce well. But this elf has a very high evasion, so unless you have about, I think, 8% of accuracy. By the way, I have about 15%, so I have more than enough. Anyway, if you don't have more than 8% of accuracy, you will see some miss for the first time. Up to now, accuracy had absolutely no purpose other than if you didn't want to buy, well, that was a poor word choice. Anyway, unless you do the PvP, accuracy had no purpose. But now, because we have some monsters that can avoid our attacks, I recommend you to increase your accuracy. And you can increase your accuracy by putting some stats here, or if you get the armors like this one and see, yeah, you see this additional effect. Sometimes it gives you accuracy as well, so that's how you get some accuracy. Now I finished talking, let's try running this dungeon. By the way, here the recommended level range was 43 to 45, but now it's 45 to 47. So I'm barely made it. I should have leveled up, but whatever. I can probably do it in here. And this dungeon is probably easy to run, so let's just start. Oh, because we are at the new town, let's try raising our pet here, Alba. I just named it randomly. So we have more glitters here. More glitters. It just has some fleshy armor, but that's about it. It has... Oh, I used in the wrong direction. But anyway, other than it has some high HP or more pattern, it's not very different from previous glitter. I don't have inventory place here. I should sell later. So here we have a cocktail, and if he shoots the laser, it goes into super armor state, which means you cannot flinch to cancel his attack. So here we have second section, and there's a guard. There's a monster that yields a shield, so use your skill. Command attack is very pointless. And here we have a box here, but if you are not Aura or Eve, it's pretty hard to get that box, so just ignore it. It's not worth to waste your time. And here we have wyverns. Remember I said the gargoyles are most annoying monsters? Well, this one is same as gargoyles, except it shoots fireballs, except instead of the, what is it? I don't know. And we had one more, so there are 5 wyverns here. And again, I don't have any skills that can be used in air, so I have no choice but to kill one by one with my command. So this group of glitters comes in group, and there was a commander there, and unless you can kill the monsters with one shot with your skill, I recommend you to kill the commander first, because the existence of that commander makes very different. This assassin, let's try KD this guy. And when he stands up, he uses this kind of bomb, and it poisons you. So try be careful. Here we have more elves here. Ouch. And these guys attack very fast. Come on. And it avoids my attack. I think you can call that her skill. It backflips to avoid any kind of attack. She's invulnerable while she's flipping. And here we are, the boss, Uno Hound. I don't know what that name means. Maybe it's a random naming. I can counter that. It's easy if you know when to count. I mean when to count. Like this. Oh, be careful. I probably cannot counter that and jump because its range is very wide, and I failed to use my secret ult again. Let's build up some MP and try again. And finish with Falling Dragon. That went pretty well. So, like you see, it's an easy dungeon, much easier comparing to previous dungeon, Altar of Dedication, because again, it's a first dungeon in Belder, and it got well, yeah, it's easy. And I'm going to start the random cube for very hard, but before that, let me clear my inventory and also make some pet food for my pet. So, see you after I get into this dungeon. I'm back, and we have some Night Watcher, Blade Master, and Grandmaster. They're like... And we are all physical type. Why did I use... I didn't mean to use that. But anyway... So it's not very different from normal, except it's probably more packed or high HP. But just run normally. And remember next part, right? There's a glitter yielding a seal, so time to use my pulling thrust like this and use falling dragon to make sure it died. And here, this part, probably there will be a fever here or next part, but I'm going to awake anyway because my awake gauge is full. If you go to the right straightly, the wyverns will gather for you, but yeah, it didn't happen because the party didn't come. And I hate this part. I don't have a skill that can be executable in the air. Yeah, just... And someone is lagging, so it's not... the sync is not accurate either. Yeah, fever, so it was here. Break the door. Next part. I said this before, but don't knock down this assassin because it's going to counter you back and poison you. Like that. And in the party, please don't launch the monsters. It makes your party members suffer and makes the clear time longer. Like that Grandmaster, it's a prime example that you don't want to do that. See, it should be easier with this number of party, but they are not helping me at all. They're just knocking down or launching up. It's annoying. Don't do it. But thank God it's a short dungeon. Let's get back to this monster and... Oh, that was a poor decision. Let's awake and... Now is the perfect time to use my blast. Like this. How did he get away from... Ouch, my counter failed. Well, this dungeon was easier if you probably soloed. Goodbye, bad party. So anyway, that's it for this episode. And my pad is good. Next time we are going to run Hope Bridge and face the, how do you say, leader of Elf? It's, well, she's another easy prey. And anyway, see you later. Bye.